That was Aboku Samson there, a journalist from Chibok in northern Nigeria. Now, at least 15 people have been killed in ethnic clashes in the southeast of the Democratic Republic of Congo in the Tanganyika province in Katanga. Religious authorities there reporting violent clashes between ethnic Bantus and Pygmies in the village of Pianamuanga, which saw 37 people injured and 65 houses burned down there in that violence. Well, further north in the DRC, there's a brewing crisis in the restive North Kivu province. A vital supply road into the country from Kenya and Uganda has been completely closed off ever since a bridge collapsed. The route is the only one that trucks can take into this volatile and often violent area. Haxi Mayers Belkin has more.
Since the collapse of the Semliki Bridge, the city of Beni is cut off from the world.
Everything that comes in here is from neighbouring countries, and it's this bridge and that road that connect us to these countries.
We've been here since 7 in the morning, but there's no way we can cross the river because the bridge is down. We've got people who are sick, but there's no more medicine.
All goods coming from Uganda, Tanzania and the port of Mombasa in Kenya must transit through this road. But the bridge's collapse has put an end to trade, and the region could now be facing food shortages. Another road links Beni to Uganda, but it goes through the so-called Triangle of Death, where Ugandan rebels of the Democratic Allied Forces are based. The governor of the North Kivu province said repairing the bridge was crucial to avoid a humanitarian and economic crisis.
Construction materials are on their way to Beni, and I can assure you that, with the help of our engineers, the bridge will be fixed in under 15 days.
The collapse didn't come as a surprise for many locals. When he visited in August, President Joseph Kabila said the bridge, which was built under Belgian colonial rule, needed to be renovated.
Moroccan police have taken action against protesters in the northern town of Al Hoceima, dispersing a sit-in in the main square there and chasing away dozens of demonstrators. Footage circulating on social media shows some protesters on the ground, apparently bruised, slightly injured. The situation in Hoceima has flared up 3 months after large protests there against police brutality. That was after a fish seller was killed in a garbage truck when the police threw away his wares. Now, despite this being the age of digital music downloads, analog is having a major comeback. Sales of vinyl records have hit a 25-year high. Legendary DJ Jimmy Rugami has been passionate about vinyl since the 1980s, and now his unique collection has African music fans flocking to his stall. Take a look.
It's a gesture James Rugani knows by heart. In the 80s, the former DJ used to light up Nairobi dance floors with his eclectic music collection, mixing benga, Swahili pop, Afro-Cuban classics, and a slight touch of disco. Today, DJ Jimmy is retired from the nightlife, but his obsession with music continues.
And I always hated anything that is not original. As you know, vinyl is the most original way of playing music. So I kept on buying and buying everywhere. Every time I found records, I couldn't resist the urge of buying.
Rugami has been traveling across Africa to buy and trade vinyls since the late 80s. He's now acquired a collection that would be the envy of any music enthusiast. The 60-year-old even manages to make a living from his passion. He now sells records out of a small stall, hidden in a Nairobi meat market.
As you can see today, all music shops are kind of closed. It's because of technology which we can't fight. Because you guys only download music from the internet and you don't buy anymore.
James Rugani's business may yet have a future, The former DJ says he's noticed a rekindling of love for old music among Nigerian youths. And in 2015, global vinyl sales reached their highest level in 20 years.
Well, that's it for tonight's Eye on Africa. Do join us again next time. Meanwhile, stay tuned for more international news here on France 24.
The 51%, presented by Annette Young.
A programme about women who are reshaping our world. We meet those who seek equality, be it in the boardroom or at the village well. The 51% brings you stories from across the globe about the women who are challenging the way we think.
The 51% on France 24 and France24.com.